Hello, KBNA Network. I'm your host, Trevor Evans.
Trevor Evans.
As you all know, 21 years from now,
That is not the correct grammar for this sentence, and it makes it sound like Trevor is a time traveler.
the SS Poseidon sank on its way to Athens on its final voyage. There were many people lost. But during that time, we've lost a bunch of money.
Trevor glosses over the fact that thousands of people died because money was lost.
At the time, we only have a few different photos of the wreck dangling over the edge.
That is a horrible photo. I know this wasn't Apple's fault, but Wilbur's tie is absolutely tiny.
Hello, everybody. I'm Wilbur Bancroft.
What the is up with those glasses, Wilbur? I haven't seen those things since 1989.
If this was set in 2024, Trevor would have said that Harry Potter called and wants his glasses back. Also, what's wrong with those glasses? They look fine to me.
1989.
I continue.
Apple thought it would be okay to voice two characters that appear in the same scene. The guy that yells, "No swearing on the set," and Trevor.
Enlightening news of the certain tragedy. The naval line behind the tragedy is currently rebuilding the Poseidon under a different name.
This would literally never happen, let alone 21 years after the tragedy.
The Triton. It is most for certain on its maiden voyage that it will garner about 1,000 people.
For a cruise ship in the mid-90s, 1,000 people is like literally nobody. Also, why does Denoche de San Sebastian care about the Poseidon? They're not anywhere near where it sank. They aren't the destination, and they weren't where it sailed from, and they weren't where it was built from. Did literally nothing else interesting happen in the city for them to report about?
Poseidon currently rests on a mile-large underwater cliff. If it happens to fall off the ledge, it could cause a disaster like we've never seen before.
No wonder Wilbur gets fired later. He's being super ominous about this.
That is a cut. We're off air.
I hate these lines so much.
And that is a cut. We're off air. Where do you think you're going? On FYI, you're fired.
My gosh. 10 sins.
My friend is hiking in the Rockies. I'm gonna be watching over his house for him.
Donnie lied to Wilbur saying he was going to climb the mountains, but he actually just went to go get drunk on some random cruise ship. Sure, there's a deleted scene for this, but that shouldn't have been cut.
FYI, you're fired.
This jerk fires Wilbur for trying to help his friend.
After being previously fired, I decided boarding the ship to properly document. Bringing 2 cameramen with me will take a journey around the ship to discover the similarities to the previous one.
Who in the Tarnation actually, are Axel and Sean? Are they KBNA employees? Did they just find the job opportunity on, LinkedIn or something? Are they friends of Wilbur? It's never explained. Also, if they're planning on touring the whole ship, wouldn't it make sense to, start in the grand staircase or the main entrance and not a hallway?
Hey, what are you guys doing over there?
This slow turn is terrifying.
This is Axel, one of my camera crew,
That's definitely me.
and this is Sean.
Yep.
Before I end the service, Lawrence's accent never sounds like this again. It just changes midway through the film. That's my fault, but it's still a sin.
No talking during the sermon.
No talking during the sermon.
We all just know the money just goes to you.
Just Heather, just said, just one, just two, just many, just times, so just got, just one, just sin, just added.
Well, you should be in church. You'd be better as a bus driver. You alcohol spit on your right from left. Alcohol spit ahead.
I wrote these lines, and they suck.
Adrian, you're late.
Sorry, I must have gotten distracted.
It's already closing anyway.
How are you so late you missed the entire sermon? Also, Adrian, who's quite possibly the best character in this movie, has 10 lines. So if both Heather and Dyanne booked the room, then why is there only one bed? Now, you could make the argument that that's because Heather basically just came along with Dyanne, even though Dyanne didn't really want her to come along, which that would make sense, but if Apple wanted us to believe that, he would have shown it in the film. And how is there already luggage in their room if this is the first time they're seeing it? Unless there's stewards or bellboys or something. And again, if Apple wants us to believe that, he has to show it. It's not wise to stare into the sun for prolonged periods of time. That can be bad for your eyes.
Can you brighten that light just a bit?
Sure.
Sorry, Sean can't come to the phone right now. He's in the hospital after suffering a case of keep those breakers in.
Are you by any chance a sinker? We're kinda looking for one here.
He's here! Remove 10 sins!
Back in 1954.
No, we're done here.
Axel rejected him? Add 10 sins and double that.
I couldn't help but overhear. You need a singer?
Henry, the actor who plays Derek, actually is a good singer, but like, he doesn't sound like it here. You need a singer?
Half the people here are lunatics. Just the sad reality.
Guess I'll try my absolute best to help you out.
Wow, guys, he sounds so honest, like he's really gonna give it his all. Editor is starting to lag, so I'm gonna put this into multiple parts. Bye.